Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to another video. So the Andor series is upon us, and some new information has emerged that hints this show is about to get really dark, and I mean really dark. Now we already knew that the show was going to tackle some more mature themes, a grittier outlook on the galaxy, but during the recent Rogue One re-release, during the exclusive Andor footage and interview with Tony Gilroy and Diego Luna, we learned that one event in particular is going to shock audiences. So if you don't want to be spoiled guys, turn away now. So what is this shocking event? Cassian Andor's father is going to be publicly hanged. Now that in and of itself is not the most shocking part. Let's dive into the context. For those unaware, during the Clone Wars, the planet of Ferrix, which is the homeworld of the Andor family, was a massive hub for Separatist activity. Most citizens on Ferrix saw the Republic as a fascist regime, and sympathy for the CIS, the Confederacy of Independent Systems, was widespread. This was true of Cassian himself and his dad. Now while they weren't Separatists exactly, they were sympathizers, and regularly attended anti-Republic demonstrations. As a child, Cassian would even join in and throw rocks and bottles at clones and their walkers. So when the Empire eventually took over and completely scorched Ferrix, Andor saw the new regime of the Empire as no different to the Republic. In his eyes, they were one and the same, and this narrative is very new for Star Wars, and flips our understanding and sympathies during the Clone Wars on its head. In the Clone Wars animated series and the prequels, we tend to side with the Republic, their clone army, and the Jedi who fought in the name of their allegiance. On the other side, we're introduced to Separatists, but it's always the elite corporations, the Trade Federation, Techno Union, the banking clan, Commerce Guild, and so on and so forth. But something we see very little of is the everyday people, those who had reservations about the Republic in the mid and outer rim, basically the populations who felt left out, and as though the Republic didn't give a flying monkeys about them. And of all of these, Ferrix was unique, because in the eyes of many, notably the Andor family, the clones were, quote, disgusting mindless drones that did the bidding of the Republic's machine. Obviously, having followed the clones across multiple mediums, as fans, we know that they're more than that. They're not just soldiers. Each of them had their own personalities, their own humanity, wants, desires, fears, and so on. But naturally, the Ferrixians couldn't see that. The citizens of the impoverished planet were strongly anti-military, and thought the use of clones was excessive and imperialistic. This is ironic given what was to come after it, following Project Warmantle. And to this extent, I wonder what the Ferrix population thought of the Jedi, and if they ever encountered one, but they probably just saw them as evil as well. And that brings us on to the main point. In the Andor show, we're gonna see Cassian's dad executed publicly by the Republic, and this is for actions that he did during a protest. Now we know the Republic did impose death penalties and other strict punishments for treason, but a barbaric hanging is definitely the darkest side to the Republic that Star Wars has ever shown us on screen. And what's even darker is that according to subtle references in Shadowfall, Queen's Peril, and a couple of Clone Wars books, it's the clones themselves who oversaw public executions and hangings. For live-action Star Wars, that's going to really mess with our perception of the clones, and turn our perception of this time period on its head, not to mention they're executing the father of our protagonist. A very dark start to a show that's set to give us a new perspective on the different political factions, both during the Republic era in flashbacks, and now during the reign of the Empire. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below guys, subscribe for more, and thank you so much for watching.